welcome back to my channel. I'm Sue with Homesteading with Sue, and today I'm going to make some homemade goldfish crackers with you. It's a recipe done by Stephanie Wise, and the ingredients is 8-ounce sharp cheddar cheese, shredded, 1/4 of a cup of unsalted butter, which 4 tablespoons of cold butter cut into 1/2-inch cubes, which is right here. 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of cold water, and then flaky salt, which I'm not actually going to use, and it's optional anyway. And then it says for the ingredients, for the instructions, it says preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper and set aside. I have not did that yet. I'll do that when I'm waiting for the dough to cool in the refrigerator. And it says, in the bowl of a food processor, pulse together cheese, butter, flour, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, until mixture resembles coarse sand. And then drizzle in water while pulsating the food processor, just until the dough comes together. And then 3, we'll remove the dough from the processor, press the roll into a disc shape, and then wrap in plastic wrap, and we'll chill it for anywhere from 20 minutes to up to 1 day. And then 4, on a lightly floured surface, we'll roll out the dough 1/4 of an inch thick. Use a goldfish cracker cutter, or another small cookie cutter. Cut dough into shapes. Poke each cracker once with a toothpick to form an eye, and this will also help the crackers from puffing up too much in the oven. Re-roll the scraps once if needed to make more crackers. 5. Place crackers at least 1/2 inch apart on the prepared baking sheet. You may need to bake in batches. Sprinkle with flaky salt if desired. Bake for 11 to 13 minutes or until crackers are puffed and golden. Cool completely on the baking sheet. Notes: I highly recommend using block cheese and shredding it yourself rather than buying pre-shredded variety, which has an extra anti-caking agent mixed in, and it'll make your crackers a little gummy. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this. I'm going to go ahead and start putting stuff in. We're just going to put it right in the bowl. There's your 8 ounces of cheese, your flour, onion powder, garlic powder, your butter, which after I cut, I put back in the refrigerator so it stayed cold, and then your salt. And then we're going to pulse this together. Until it looks like rough sand. So that looks pretty good to me. And now we're just going to drizzle in water until it forms the shape of a ball, until it comes together. think we might need more water. Because it doesn't seem like it's coming together to me. So I'm going to add just a little bit more water. Well, part of the reason I think that's coming out the back of the container instead of in the hole. That could be why. There we go. That looks a lot better. Okay. I'm going to get some plastic wrap out. I'm going to go ahead and use a couple containers to hold this down. This should be wide and long enough. All right. You know what? I am going to unplug this just in case. And this should make 168 crackers. Okay. Go ahead and cover it up. And I'm going to let it cool for at least 20 minutes. I'll probably let it cool longer than that. And I'll be back. Alright, so I let my dough sit for just about an hour in the refrigerator. I have lined a cookie sheet with parchment paper. And now we're going to put a little bit of flour down onto the table. Move that out just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And put a little bit of flour on my... And we want a... Oh my gosh. A 1/4 inch thick. Sure hope that wasn't supposed to be easy to do. This isn't working very well at all. I wonder if the second one I did was better than this. This is... Wonder if I should have added more water. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try this. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Definitely ain't going to get 168 out of this. Trying to get them out without breaking them. Okay, so I went ahead and used the toothpick I'm supposed to make an eye with and got it out. And I'm just going to put it on the tray. Like I said, I wonder if the other, because I went ahead and did a second dough off camera, if it's going to work better than this one did. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one so you can see again. But like I said, I don't think I'm getting 168 out of this. Poke these in so they not get too. Okay, I'm going to keep doing this, and then when they come out, I'll show you what they look like. Alright, I was supposed to get 168. I have a little bit dough left, and there's 120 on this tray. Now I'm going to cook them in a 350 degree oven for 11 to 13 minutes, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Alright, so this is what it looks like after coming out of the oven. I am going to let them cool off before I give it a taste test. And then you're supposed to let them cool completely on the sheet pan. And then we'll put them in a lock safe container. Alright, so I have tasted some, as you can tell. They're very good, but I think they need to be thinner. And they kind of, at this moment, taste like a Cheez-It to me. But I think it's because they're thicker than they should be. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.